Welcome back to the Valley Scoop. We were sitting in with Gregg Snyder of Club Med.
Morning.
Welcome, Greg.
Morning,
How you
Seth.
doing?
Morning, Laura. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. How's Club Med doing?
Great.
Yeah?
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
You were just talking, today is a big turnover day for Club Med.
Huge turnover day. Today we got about 200 leaving, 200 coming. So a lot of luggage, a lot of luggage.
A lot of elevator use.
A lot of elevator use, the whole works. It's been doing good. Nice to be back.
Yeah, you actually had expectations to go to Brazil.
Yeah, I was in Rio de Janeiro this past summer, managing the Club Med there.
Right.
And Club Med gave me a little call after the accident in New York and said, Greg, how about going back to Crested Butte? And I didn't even have to think twice. It's very nice to be back.
Yeah?
Nice, yeah, it's very nice to be back here. Beautiful town.
You are a cold weather, but I think you were telling me your wife is not the biggest fan.
Fiance, yeah, she's not. She's from Brazil, so.
Yeah.
But it's nice to be back. Nice to be back.
Well, welcome back. Welcome back. What is going on? Last year, at this point, when we had you on, Club Med was still getting things acquainted with the town. Things were still getting built. You guys are done.
Things are finished.
Yeah.
The village is we call it a village. The hotel is awesome. It's theater's done. The restaurant is finished. All the redecoration is complete. It's really looking great. It's great product. Should have been like that last year.
Right.
Things are great. Packed house first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Got about 80% of our return guests coming back. 14 different countries this week. Japanese, Israel, you name it. We got the whole works here.
How many languages do you speak?
I don't know.
Is it over double digits?
A few.
Definitely over.
Just a few. But it's nice. I mean, the snow's great. Coming back here and working along with the people from Crested Butte and CBMR, things are going really good.
Well,
really
tell us a little about Club Med. What is kind of the idea, and how did it come about?
Well, we just had our 50-year anniversary, which 50 years. We're 130 clubs worldwide, and it's I want to say it's a takeoff of the all-inclusive resorts, but it's not actually all-inclusive because you pay for one package, which includes, for example, your ski instruction, your lift tickets, your rooming, your child care, your entertainment, your food. After the hours of the restaurant, you have to pay for your drinks, and here taxes up here. So with the taxes, the alcohol, a little bit expensive, but it's basically an all-inclusive resort.
Right.
And we have our summer resorts as well, which hopefully we open up here one time for the summer because it's a very popular destination for all the summer activities.
Yeah.
And I'd love to be up here for the summer. I actually got up here last year in September, so I didn't really see this summer. Saw the end of it, played a little golf at the country club. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
But finished our 50 years, and Club Med, just for your information, last year our opening here in CBMR in Crested Butte, Mount Crested Butte, was the most popular and most successful opening ever in a Club Med.
Is that right?
Yeah, huge.
And what makes it the most successful?
Guest feedback, just return feedback. One, first of all, we were basically full almost the whole year. And it was an unfinished village. We didn't have the theater last year. We were doing the shows down in the lobby, which was difficult.
Yep.
But our guest feedback and also the return customers that we have this winter, it's unbelievable. Like I said, you walk into the hotel and it felt like I was here last year. It felt like yesterday. I mean, everybody's back.
What are some of the things that Club Med stresses for their employees to make sure that they have a good time, that the people have a good time? I mean, what's a typical day for a GO?
Well, I think it's like in every company, it's guest services. It's for myself, it's the way we work is the communication aspect of it. That's what Club Med's so special. The GOs, the gentle organizers. Not only do we teach the guests skiing, but the ski instructor afterwards is entertaining the guests. They're having dinner with the guests. So it's really guest relations. I mean, that's where we really stress communication, contact, smiles, and having a good time with our people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how did you get involved with Club Med?
Well, I was at the University of Minnesota, and I was on my way out to California, and just
everybody is
one of those random things. And a friend of mine was living in Winter Park, and I was on my way and ran into Club Med 20 years ago. And everyone had that baby face. Everyone said, go back to school. And I was going to do it 6 months, and now I'm on my 20th year. So
yeah.
So it's been great. It's been great. From country to country, every time I said I was going to do 6 months, it's okay. You're back to Minnesota for a little vacation for 2 weeks. And I'd see a plane ticket and said Bora Bora, and I said, why not? Go to Bora Bora. So
why not?
Yeah. So now it's 20 years. 20 years.
Yeah.
And how do they decide what location you go to?
Well, I used to think that they used to take your name and put it on a dart and throw it on the globe, but actually after you have a little bit of seniority, they give you it's called a dream sheet, and you put dream sheet. And as a GO and also as a manager, you put on your 5 choices. You don't guarantee that you get those 5 choices, but a lot of times out of those 5 choices, sometimes you get lucky if you have the language skills. They'll send you to a place where they have a percentage of those people speaking the language, which is important. That's why we're an international company.
Right.
I don't want to say French, we're international. And for example, this year here I have Canadians, I have Japanese instructors, I have French instructors, I have Swiss instructors, I have Americans, to take care of our clientele.
Right. Right. Well, the clientele is as diverse as the Club Med itself.
Right.
You guys market, you're very heavy marketing nationwide and I guess worldwide. What kind of feedback do you get from Crested Butte, like having Crested Butte as on the marketing scene?
Let's see. I mean, that's
Well, I guess it's
early
full
in the morning.
Yeah.
It's a little early in the morning. I'm trying to understand this one. The marketing aspect. I mean, the marketing aspect. I don't know what you're talking about for Crested Butte, but for Club Med, we're a family destination here up in Crested Butte, and we do a lot of marketing really down in South America right now at the moment, because it's their summer, so
Right.
they have a lot of vacation. They have a lot of family up here in the States, so what they do is they come up, do shopping for a week, and then they come up to Crested Butte.
Right.
But marketing Crested Butte, we try to tell the people as much. We really try to push the family day here. It's on Wednesdays. We work with a lot of local suppliers, snowmobiling, snowshoeing, the Nordic Center, Powder Ranch, things like that, horseback riding. So we really try to push, not only is it nice for skiing, but it's Colorado. It's a real down-to-earth, beautiful American town with great restaurants.
Yeah.
Like I think I said last year, I really miss the restaurants up here. They have very good restaurants up here. And not only that, just the scenery is beautiful. It's funny because when we got back up here from Rio de Janeiro and we were driving in from the airport, I actually drove here this year instead of flying in. Just coming back in here, we both looked at my fiance and I'm saying, God, this really is beautiful. So,
Yeah.
So we try to market not only Club Med, but for the location, the beauty of the location.
Right. Has a lot to do with it, Crested Butte. Oh,
Big events this year.
you
Big
guys.
events,
Well, you
big
guys
events.
have just opened everything. So
Yeah.
you guys have got to be proud of that. And what sort of big events are you?
Well, big events, I mean, just for everyone to know that, we are open to the public. Everyone says, oh, Club Med, we can never go in. No, we are open to the public. People
Yeah.
want to come in, have a drink. We have the sports bar. It's called the Wilderness. We also have, we're going to be starting our locals night on Monday nights, which are going to be, I think, pretty popular. And for the people who do not know the food up in Club Med, it's very good. I have some very nice chefs up there.
Yeah,
I've
very good.
never seen you up there yet.
I went last year with
Laura.
one of the
I
ladies.
met Laura on the plane. Laura, you got to come and check it out. We have the locals night, which is on a Monday night with a French buffet and a nice show, and it's a little package there with people that have the Colorado ID. We also have Country in the Rockies coming back this year, which is going to be big because the headliner is Willie Nelson.
Yes, he is.
They're playing in the theater, and it's open to the public. Ticket sales though.
Yeah, it's playing in the Club Med Theater.
Club Med Theater. After Country, and it's going to be big because with the theater there, it's going to be more of an impact. Then we have Carter coming back once again, and this year in March we have Men's Health Magazine coming up for a Men's Health Week. So it's going to be with your fitness gurus, your chefs, how to eat right, keep that body,
Yeah, it's all about the abs in that
Yeah,
magazine.
that's
I
it,
noticed.
the
It's all
six-pack,
about-
yeah. I need some work,
Yeah, I
but
got it.
we also have our Club Med launch for the North American zone. It's called Wanna Play,
Mhm.
and it's going to be a big weekend here in November where our president's coming back, and we're going to work very closely with Crested Butte. We have a lot of celebrities coming here to ski with us in Club Med, kind of like we had last year. We had kind of a VIP weekend.
Yeah.
It wasn't the grand opening because it wasn't finished. But, this year it's going to be really the grand opening. So things are looking great. I mean, it's just awesome. It's nice to be finished. It's nice to show the people what we're doing up there. And again, I urge the people, if you have a chance, come and have a drink. I got a nice staff too. Come on up and meet the people.
Right now, I think we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to finish up with Gregg Snyder and Club Med, and we're going to find out a little about what else is going on up there. Stay tuned to Valley Scoop Live.
Chris Madison.
Peggy